Alright, welcome to my little tutorial video. It's going to be a series about Trove, game I play way too much. And in this first one, I'm going to go over the basics of like adventures, XP, quests, and so on. So I'm in my club world now. First thing is when you launch the game, it should bring up this welcome screen. You can click F1 to access it anytime. It gives you info about current events going on, the current bonus week that rotates every week, and like any sales, whatnot, are down here. And then all the bonus days, like the daily bonuses are here. So you can click on it to learn more, click on a day to see the effects. So today is Sunday, of course, and then tomorrow will be Monday. So that's when the weekly reset happens, and it's Delve Day, and Gathering Day, Gem Day, so on. So, that's kind of the basics of when you log in. And then afterwards, you want to go to Adventure Worlds. So you can do Control A for the Atlas, or use portals. My club has portals. A lot of others probably do as well. Then you do Control A and enter a world. And then hope it loads, because Trove doesn't like loading all the time. Okay, and if the game does load, you should be in the adventure world. So this time it decided to. And normally there's an NPC right here that gives agency quests, but this Medieval Highlands New World doesn't have that. But you can run around and gather ores and do dungeons and whatnot. But for now, let's go to the Permafrost world, because I want to show you guys agency quests. Those give a good amount of XP. It's like equal to 10 times the dungeon XP of whatever world they're completed in. And they're pretty easy, like especially this one. It's just, gather glacial shards and click I for the Adventures UI, Trove Agency, and look, gather 15 glacial shards and I'll get 75 adventuring. I got my 1-day patron from yesterday and 24 extra from patron. And so I've got gather glacial shards in any world, and whatever world is completed in, I'll get the XP for that. So for example, if I did it in Uber 8, I should get like 54,000 XP. But if I did it in like the Medieval Highlands world, I'd only get, I think, 1,000. I have to check that, but not much. So I can just run around, look for glacial shards, which I won't bother to do because this is the kind of new world. But yeah, and so I like to get the 3 mining quests from Candoria, Desert Frontier, and Permafrost. But for now, I'll go over XP. So you kill an enemy, we get XP. So I currently have like 250 XP gain, so it's not like accurate. I think the base here is like 10 per enemy. But anyway, so you can go to, let's say, Uber 8. That's where I grind most of the time when I'm leveling up my classes. And in Uber 8, you get XP. I don't remember the exact amount, but I'll put it on the screen. But I know dungeons give 5,400 XP base. And so here's another quest. Fight a T-Rex. Now, there's some of these that are biome specific. Like this one can only be done in the Jurassic Jungle biome here, since T-Rex is only spawned there. But other things like mining Shapestone and Form Site, you can do that anywhere as long as you just mine it and just complete it. And so you can run around, and the dungeon up here, and so we'll go over there and do that. So you can either, 2 ways to get here. You can either go through the whole dungeon, walk through it like some kind of pleb, or you can blow your way up, because that's more fun. Yeah, so here's this quest right here. Crush skulls, so I just go kill all the enemies, and then I'll get XP. See, 13,500 XP, because once again, I have 250 XP gain right now. The base is 100. So I get some loot, hold E to pick it all up. And that's it. So you do /XP, it'll print in the bottom how much XP you need to level up, as well as up here in the top. So it's pretty simple to understand XP. I'll go over club stuff as well, because that's more complicated. But the basics of like gather XP, get it here, so on, I've explained. It's pretty easy to get. So just do that, and we good. One more thing for this video is the crates in Treasure Isles, because I couldn't really find anywhere else to put that. But I'll put it in this video since I'm going over it now. So they will spawn in the Treasure Isles. Here's another quest. So you can actually read all the quests. They're all pretty easy, but I advise doing those for XP. But if we can find Treasure Isles biome, it's like way over there. Yeah, I'll go over there and show you guys how crates work. All right, here, I found the second quest. So a couple worlds have 2 quests, that being the Drowned World and Igneous Isles. I believe every other biome only has 1, but these worlds have 2 quests. It's these gathering boxes, as well as fishing, so catch 10 waterfish. I'll go ahead and you can delete any quest by clicking this X, so I will delete that, claim this one, and then boom, now I gotta go catch 10 waterfish anywhere, but only real fish will count. So we're right next to this Treasure Isles biome, so I'll go ahead and just swim over there. Alright, through the power of video editing, I have reached a crate. So this is a Flux Crate. You can just destroy it with anything, so I'll just punch it, and you'll get 5 flux. You can also shoot it with your boat cannon, because a boat that has a cannon on it, or use a dragon. Legendary dragons, just glide, then left click to shoot, and they'll just give a few bonus resources. So it's not the best source, of course, since it only gives 5. They're kind of uncommon, but as I'm driving past it, or as I'm going past it, it's good to just blow it up with my ship cannon, why not? I'd be like, yeah, might as well get that extra free stuff. But yeah, I think that's about it for this video though. It's just the basics of XP and how it works. So, you know, that's right, I did Bomber Royale. So, you know, agency quests, dungeons, and killing enemies are good for XP, as well as Bomber Royale. So you can do Control B, and then leave world to join Bomber Royale. I will go suffer. So there's also a club quest, which I will get into next video, about like dealing 100,000 damage in Bomber Royale or winning a match. And that's a bit annoying, but you do get a good amount of stuff from it. Yeah, so Bomber Royale is pretty basic. You just spawn in here. It's a battle royale, hence the name, and then you kind of jump around and do stuff. Also, you can do /XP, and that will print out the XP. I think I've done that already. And so I just get this Bomber Royale and very slowly wait, and then just run around and do the match. You'll get a couple 100,000 XP for each match, and they only take 5 or 10 minutes. I personally don't like it all that much, but it is a good source for XP for the first like 20 or so levels of the game, because level 30 is max, and afterwards it's probably better to do dungeons or agency quests. That's what I've been doing for leveling my classes. Yeah, that's about it. So, you know, thanks for watching. Hope this helped. I will make some more videos over various topics like clubs, Leviathans, and other advanced things. I'm going to try and make a tutorial about the entire game. So, be around. Alright, also in this video, I was going to address the hourly challenge. One just happened while I was editing. So, this appears every hour, hence the name. So, like, you know, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., so on. There's every single hour on the hour. And it's got multiple objectives, either, you know, do X dungeons in a biome or a collection challenge. And actually the only two that compare. But it will give you dragon coins, and which you can use to make dragons. And you have 2 bonus classes, which will count for extra points. It says in the description. 3 times multiplier for Dragonfire Peaks World, Uber 5 and up, and bonus classes, and 4 times for 6 through 9. So if you do dungeons as a bonus class in Uber 8, you'll get 15 points per dungeon. And that helps you progress a lot faster, which is nice, because dragon coins are very useful. And of course, on Dragon Day, right here, the amount you get is doubled, tripled if you have Patron. And just do these every hour, as well as other stuff, and you get dragon coins. It's pretty easy.